Hello everybody, my name is Patrick Clark, and this is a companion video to an article on my website regarding combating your negative biases. You can find the full article on notesintheLeftMargin.com. It's essentially an expanded version of this video. Most people, actually everybody, has an inbuilt negative bias. There is a natural human tendency to assume the worst. Now, thousands of years ago, this served the human race well. If you're wandering around and you hear a sound in the bush, chances are maybe something was thinking about having you for lunch or doing something similar nasty to ruin your day. However, in the modern world, this does not serve people well. And you really need to begin to look at the things to help you cultivate a positive bias. And this starts with some basics. Personal awareness, that means getting to know what motivates you, what is going on with you inside. We grow up, especially in North America, and we just sort of are reactive. We don't really think about why I thought that or what you're reacting to. We react, and then we begin to look at it and try to solve it. But we never consider what's the precursor to that. What's the little itch that I haven't been paying attention to? And then the other thing that we tend to do in the modern world is, because we're all so busy, we tend to get into behavior patterns. And sometimes they're good and they make your life more efficient. Sometimes, however, they take you out of your reality, out of the present moment. And so you miss a great deal of what's going on. You move through the day and you're like going, what did I do for most of the day? Or what were the details of my work? Well, this has the downside is that you can miss some learning. And, that's like, oops, because you really can't rewind your existence. So the next step is recognizing the habitual behavior and deciding, based on what you think is right, whether things are good for you or bad for you. And the third thing is that I see a lot of people really avoiding, and that is effort. Some things in life, learning, undertaking a new task, or physical or mental labor is hard. Okay? And it often requires you to change. This can be viewed as a good thing, because if you work with it, it expands your world. When I first started working with computers, and somebody basically one day said, here's a Linux machine. I had absolutely no clue what to do with it. And I was angry because in Windows, I could do a whole bunch of things. And in this machine, I couldn't do the most basic of things. But I stuck with it. There were people around me that supported me and gave me a little encouragement, but not too much, because they understood that in order for one to learn, they must go through the process. If you answer all the questions for an adult or a child, if you make it too easy, then they miss the opportunity to deeply learn. Conversely, though, also recognize when something is too hard and beyond your current abilities, so that you may have to take steps up to achieving your goal. And it may take time. Could take days, months, or years. But you have to make decisions along that way. There is no substitute for that kind of productive effort. And you need to make it your own. I see a lot of people nowadays, especially young people, who say, I want to be this. I want to go into this field, and I want to just do it. And then they get into it, and they panic because it's hard. Okay? I'm working with someone right now who is experiencing that. And what they've done is they've got themselves into a situation where, in order for them to achieve their goals, they need to go back a bit and learn some fundamental skills related to their ultimate desire. And there's some boring stuff there that's going to take them some time. And they are currently in shock because they were just sort of expecting to go, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it my way. Well, what they need to learn, they need to add more tools to their mental toolkit. And they're going to make it. I have no doubt of that. I can see it in them. But they are going through a bit of a rough growing spurt. And so if you follow these steps, if you approach personal awareness and get to know not only the you that you project, but the idiosyncrasies, the subtleties, what fires you up, what gets you excited, what gets you depressed, what makes you feel worried, what makes you react. And if you recognize the behaviors that aren't benefiting you, and then thirdly, enjoy effort. Don't be afraid of effort. It's an opportunity. And through that, you change, you grow. And you might get partway through a certain step and go, you know what? This isn't what I thought it was, and I'm going in a direction I don't enjoy. And you've got to be honest with yourself and change direction when needed, or go, I've got to rework my timeline. And don't be afraid of effort. Don't be afraid of change, because both of those are critical, and they will help give you the first item, which is personal awareness, and help also in breaking down behaviors and habits that do you no good. Anyway, I just wanted to make this video as a companion to the article. Again, it is on my website, notesintheleftmargin.com. My name has been Patrick Clark. Have an excellent day, everyone. Bye-bye.